What's so great about running? I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I honestly can't see my life without it. There's days where I don't have a workout and I actually realize how much time there is in a day. It's a huge part of my life. Days without running are boring in my opinion. I'm always trying to get that personal best. I'm very competitive, so I want to finish as fast as I can and as high up on the podium as I can. My coach and I figured that I would be best at marathon. I don't quite have the turnover and the leg speed for the short 5K stuff. As the distances get longer, I seem to get better. I can hold the paces that I would hold at 5K, but I could hold them longer. My favorite memories would be my debut marathon back in October. That was 2:39:17, where I actually took the win in Victoria. That race I was actually scared on the start line. I was nervous. I'd never ran more than 36 kilometers before, so that extra bit to 42 scared me. You always hear horror stories of the wall. Thankfully, I don't know why, but I actually didn't meet the wall that day, and I felt great all the way to the finish. And it was an amazing feeling to hit that 42.2. Also, if I have to choose some good memories to run, it would be always my training in Flagstaff, Arizona, where I go to altitude for 3 to 4 weeks. Nanaimo's great, it's at sea level. We've got a lot of decent trails here. They tend to be a bit too technical for me as I'm a klutz when I get onto trail. And Arizona has tons of, they're not really technical trails, and dirt roads. So you can just run on dirt roads for hours on end and sometimes not even see another soul. It's at 7,000 feet, so you got less oxygen, which is good for a training effect for when you come back to sea level. Right now we're at Buttertub's Marsh. And I actually run here quite often as a warm-up for my track workouts. It's a lot quieter around Buttertub's Marsh. You've got the scenery, and this place is famous for its birds and bird watching. When you're trying to get into running, the most important thing first would be proper running shoes. Go to a local running store, get fitted for the proper shoes that will suit your running style and your foot needs. I prefer Asics, of course. You can get away with different clothes, but you definitely need good shoes for shock absorption. In all honesty, a lot comes down to consistency. Being injury-free and consistent with your training. If you do that, you should improve. A lot of the times I run by feel. It's a lot of focus and imagining myself going through the race and feeling strong and breaking through that finish line. Well, I've been running since I was 8 and I'm 34 now. I'd honestly like to continue running as long as possible. I see 80-plus-year-olds in races along Vancouver Island, and they always receive these standing ovations because it's pretty amazing what they do. If I could have my way, I'd be one of those 80-year-olds.